I am driving home, but I'm not ready to drive home because I have Google Glass. Oh my God. So let's see. Since I have Google Glass, I might as well take a little tour of St. Clair. Going up 3rd Street right now. Now, gonna make a complete stop just in case. Well, you know what? That wasn't even still complete. Here we have Marcella's and the beautiful St. Clair Inn, which we are going to have a program on tomorrow night. So that's pretty exciting. I'll take a picture of it with my regular camera. Good time to get the glasses because definitely the sun's almost going down. Don't know, apparently I don't have Zoom. God, this is really nice and wide though. I should go visit somebody. I don't see any freighter traffic. Here's the wonderful St. Clair Palmer Park Arch, Burger King, the jewelry store, Pepper Joe's, the home of Viewer Lumber, and Diamond Crystal Salt. It's been there since 1886. Salt Shaker went back up there in 2008. That was fun to watch go back up there. This is the Diamond Crystal Salt, some of the offices. Here's some of the oldest buildings. That's pretty cool. This is where South Riverside actually goes this way, but we stay on M25, and this is Oakland Boulevard. These homes belonged to the Moore family. That owned Diamond Crystal Salt for quite some time. Bunch of beautiful homes along here. We're still following the river. This is the bait place, Angler Rod. There's a lot of fishing supplies, but what else is still there is the old well from when it was in 1880. It was the Oakland Hotel, and they had the bathhouse there. So a lot of this would have still been the Oakland property, but now it is residential. This is a trailer park that's been here for a while, but they've just really improved it, and it's actually a nice place to live now. It looks really, really charming. The wonderful Dairy Queen. The quilt place, they just moved there. This is pretty amazing. I'm actually just going up here a little bit, and then I am going to go in the area that used to be the old shipyard for St. Clair. It was Great Lakes Engineering and Columbia Iron Works. Oh gosh, off of the top of my head, I think it was around 1900 they started to, in 1911, one of their last projects was the Detroit to Windsor train tunnel that went under the river. So now it's a bunch of beautiful, beautiful riverfront homes. From the Columbia Iron Works, this is the last surviving building. This is the building that was the offices, and now it's, I'm not sure if it's 3 or 4 apartments. Here's a little park, and then actually I think it's in front of this house here is where the old cement foundation was for them to build the ships on, and the reason why they had to quit building ships in St. Clair is as the steel ships got bigger and bigger, our land and property, which is mostly clay and topsoil, and that just wasn't enough to support the big ships. Okay, driving and filming and narrating. It's a little bit, it's definitely fun. So now we're just gonna go back. And since I'm having fun, I think I'll go to the north end of town a bit more. People need to put the lights on. This is ridiculous. A lot of the trees are in bloom. It is actually very pretty. It's May 14th, so actually it's a little bit late for them blooming. The trees are budding quite nicely. So. Again, we're coming up on the Diamond Crystal Salt Company. Diamond Crystal Salt is actually the salt that you get in the little packets and is used at McDonald's for the fries. I think Wendy's uses it. Lay's potato chips, Better Made potato chips use it. Campbell's soup, Gatorade. When you take salt out of the earth, it can be very, it can have other things in it. So they have a purification that they call the Alberger process. And the Alberger process is a way of heating the brine, which is the salt and water mixture, and they heat it, I think it's 185 degrees, and then as it cools, the impurities stick to, it was tumbled in with rocks. I'm not sure what the process is now. They've eliminated the rocks, but it purifies the salt, and then you don't have any of the other impurities, which were gypsum and copper sulfates, and that you have more pure salt, so it's called the salt that's all salt. This is Mike's Voyager, and gosh, I don't know how long Mike's owned it for. It's probably 20 years now. Mike was the general manager at the St. Clair Inn for many, many years, and you know, he just really loved the inn and the people. Okay, I have to look. This is hard. Oh, no, I don't have to. Again, the arch was built in 2007. It replaced one that was there from 1909 until the late 60s, when urban renewal took down most of the historic downtown in St. Clair. That's why the St. Clair Inn is so important also. It was one of the few things that didn't come down during urban renewal, thank goodness. And then you can see this place here was an old gas station. It's now a jewelry store, sells pearls. So here we are going up the hill. This is where cottages used to be with the St. Clair Inn, and then that house was also part of the St. Clair Inn. They're building a new house here. Looks quite nice. And then here's the historic Hopkins homes, built in the 1880s. I'm running out of light. And then this is actually Captain Fish's house. I'm not sure when that was built. There have been a lot of historic homes that have been taken down and newer homes built, different homes. But St. Clair is still very, very beautiful. These Google glasses are so nice and wide. It's really nice. They really view a lot of what I'm driving. I guess I have to look to the side if you want to see. Okay, but I am looking at the road, just so you know. I'm driving, but I'm looking at the road. I just got my head turned. Well, there's a nice house. You should look at that one. And this is the northern city limits. That's Doc Carney's old house. Hopefully we're going to get some stories in the museum about that. And then actually that was the area where the Somerville School for Girls was, and then it later became the Somerville Hotel. I'm running out of light, so I'm going to turn around and go home and say goodbye for now.